In the twilight of the 17th century, the great Ming dynasty of China was a giant on crumbling legs. Crippled by internal strife and corruption, it faced a terrifying threat from the north, the Manchu, led by the invincible warrior Naraki. As Ming armies fell one after another, it seemed nothing could stop the tide. Amidst the despair, one man, a scholar with the heart of a lion, stepped forward. His name was Yuan Chonghuan. Leaving his comfortable life as an official, Yuan went to the war-torn frontier and promised the emperor he could hold the line. At the fortress of Ningyuan in 1626, he faced Narachi's elite army. Where others saw doom, Yuan saw an opportunity. He had fortified the walls and, crucially, armed them with powerful Western cannons. The ensuing battle was a slaughter. Yuan's artillery shattered the Manchu advance, and Narashi himself was mortally wounded. It was the first major defeat the Manchus had ever suffered. Yuan Chonghuan became the dynasty's shield, its last great hope. But the greatest dangers often come from within. After Narachi's death, his brilliant son Hong Taiji took command. Knowing he could not defeat Yuan in open battle, he devised a sinister plot. In 1629, Hong Taiji bypassed Yuan's fortress and made a daring raid toward the capital, Beijing. Yuan raced to intercept him, fighting desperately to defend the city. It was then that Hong Taiji sprang his trap. He staged a conversation with captured Ming eunuchs, making it seem as if Yuan Chonghuan was secretly colluding with him. As planned, the eunuchs were released and reported this treason to the already deeply paranoid Chongzhen emperor. The emperor, terrified and unable to trust anyone, believed the lie. At the height of the crisis, as Yuan was fighting for the empire's survival outside the city walls, he was summoned to an audience with the emperor and arrested. His pleas of innocence were drowned out by court intrigue and fear. In 1630, the man who had defeated the invincible Manchus was condemned as a traitor. Yuan Chonghuan was subjected to the horrific death by 1,000 cuts. The very people he had fought to protect, poisoned by rumors, celebrated his demise. By executing its most loyal and brilliant general, the Ming dynasty had signed its own death warrant. Less than 15 years later, the empire would fall, its gates opened by others, its last shield long since shattered.